Hello! Converting decimal fraction number to octal fraction number. So, let us see how. The conversion of the integer part is same as it was shown in the before examples. To divide the number continuously by 8, take the remainders in reverse order to form the corresponding integer octal number. So the integer part, which is on the left side of the decimal, that gets converted in the usual way that was shown before. But to convert the fractional part, which is on the right of the decimal point, to convert that part, multiply the fractional part with 8. Keep aside the integer generated, which is going to be one digit, which will range between 0 and 7. The next fractional part is again to be multiplied by 8. And in this way, it will carry on either till the fractional part becomes 0 or the value becomes recurring. This example is going to demonstrate. Look at 90.25 from decimal to octal, and it includes a fraction. So, 90, which is the integer part, gets converted by continuous division by 8. So, 90 by 8 comes to quotient is 11, remainder is 2. Then 11 by 8, quotient is 1, remainder is 3. Then 1 by 8, quotient is 0 and the remainder is 1. Therefore, 90's equivalent octal number is 132. Then come to the fractional part, which is 0.25. Multiply that by 8 and immediately you get the next fractional part to become fully 0. Therefore, 0.25 is going to get converted to 0.2 in octal. Now, in this regard, I must say that the fractional parts integers are to be taken from top to down, but the remainders were being taken from last to first, that means bottom up. Okay, the more examples are coming up to show those cases. So 90.25 in decimal is equivalent to 132.2. Okay, coming up is the next example. Here, the second example is 80.175 from decimal to octal. To convert 80, we do the same process, divided by 8. We get 10 as the quotient, 0 as the remainder. Divide 10 by 8, we get 1 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. Divide 1 by 8, we get 0 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. Therefore, 80 is equivalent to 120 in octal, 80 in decimal. But how to convert 0.175? So look at the continuous multiplication process. Multiply 0.175 by 8, you will get 1.4. Please do it yourself. Please don't copy the answer from my answer. Okay? Right. But once you get 1.4, do not use the 1, which is the integer part. Use only the 0.4, which is to be multiplied by 8. So this is where you need to be little careful. Multiply only the fractional part. Therefore, 0.4 to be multiplied by 8, which will give 3.2. So here I need to mention that 1.4 is not getting multiplied. What is getting multiplied is 0.4 because 1 has been taken out. So this is what is happening. It causes a lot of confusion for the beginners, because I remember when I was a beginner, I used to face this problem a lot. Got it? So this is how the modification is going to take place for 0.0.0.6, right? Then here also it will become 0.8, right? And here it will become 0.4, isn't it? And that will bring a recursion. You see how the number is getting repeated check the products yourself. So 1 has to be taken out, then we get 0.4 into 8. 3 has to be taken out, then we get 0.2 into 8. Then 1 has to be taken out, and the remainders are to be considered in top-down fashion. So you will go on getting the numbers repeated because 0.2 will lead to again the same set of numbers coming up. Hence, this will be considered as recursive fractional value. Hence, 80.175 will become 120.1, 3146, 3146, 3146, and as long as you want, you can go on repeating 3146, right? And then coming up is the next example. A little tiny short and sweet example. Please work it out. 651.625. Do this part of maths all by yourself. Divide 651 by 8 as many times as you can. Go on getting quotient which is more than 0. Stop when the quotient becomes 0. So you better pause the video right now. Work it out. Cross-check the answer. 0.625. This is also to be multiplied by 8. The fractional part has to be multiplied by 8. And in this way, you will get the answer as it has been shown. Right? So your task is to pause the video, check, and then move ahead. Coming up is one more example. Yes, this is a big one. 30859.875. And its answer is 74213.04. How? You will have to do it. So don't let the video go on. Stop it. Do it yourself. Verify. And then I am going to show you the answer now. Here is the answer step by step. Please cross-check. Pause the video and cross-check. And coming up is one more example. Here is the last example. In this example also, you can see that is a tiny one. It may look like big. And when I was doing these, I was like, full with emotion that I have to show as many as I can. Right? So please cross-check your answer and put a smile on your face. Okay?